Welcome to the party pen. We have so much fun.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Yeah, welcome. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass trilogy called God Said, because he did not fucking say that. And this is God's unofficial biography, as read by yours truly, the Saint of Awesome, your Super Sound Sage, Saint Nikki Catherine. With good time. Yeah. So, welcome to the Humble Sage Cave. We have everything you need: cannabis, cigarettes, coffee, chairs with your name on it, cat beds, and canine spits. Yeah, it's so awesome. So, welcome. Come on in and have a seat. And let's get the party started. So, Miss Mud Duck, she's coming eventually, I think.
I am here. Hello,
All right.
hello.
All right. So, I was doing something. Okay, here I am. And I am live. No, I don't delete my streams. If, hold on, I'll show you. I will show you what I'm doing. Wait, there. Okay. Now, if you go to,
And
yeah, I sound so pretty. But anyway, if you go to my main page, these are all my streams. It's really the only things that show up. Here's my stream from yesterday. So if you ever feel like rewatching my insanity, it's right here. It's the only thing pretty much on my homepage is just my streams. I don't delete them unless I say something I probably shouldn't have said. Other than that, I don't delete. And I really hope you get me the watch hours that I need so I can focus on getting new subscribers. And then I'll be able to make enough money for my raccoons. Yeah. So I would appreciate the help. Okay. No, there's no mistakes. Nobody's making mistakes. I mean, you might have made a mistake, but fuck it. Just fuck the mistake and do it again. That's all we can do. So, now we are on chapter 15. And I didn't read ahead, but I want to point out, and I also have to keep it in mind, they're talking metaphorically. They're not talking and they're not talking about people. I mean, it kind of applies to people, and I have to get this through my head, but they're metaphorically speaking about the country of these terrible ass people and the city of its terrible ass people and what they do to purposely piss off God. God speaking about it as if he's in love with these people, which this whole book is pretty much a breakup letter. Love at first sight, and then divorce happens. So he's not literally speaking about people, even though I'm going to be talking shit like he's talking about people because I forget, because the strict descriptive language pulls me in. and I mean, really on some real shit, these people and God, their relationship, this codependent thing they got going on, could literally be a Jerry Springer episode. Like, God could have them on Jerry Springer for sure. Because this shit's wild. And I mean, I guess you can't think of it religious like, because that doesn't, you know, I guess that's not the point of this book, but I'm not religious. So I guess I see it different. But they are so codependent and they belong on Jerry Springer. That's just me. I'm saying that. So I want to tell everyone hi. Don't forget to press the like button and don't forget to subscribe because we're going to watch some more of this Jerry Springer episode. Hi, Miss Muddy. Hi, Neil. City of the Silent. You're the new subscriber. Is there a, I don't know, wait, what animal? Oh, you wanted to be a sloth. That's right. Can I just call you that because it's simpler and I'm kind of retarded? And I'm only going to call you sloth because you picked that animal. So I'm not being insulting. Oh, shit. I'm having such a good time. Are you guys ready for chapter 15? And also, chapter 16 is going to be stupid long. So hold on to your soul. Okay. Okay. Then the word of the Lord. Oh my God. God, leave this poor man alone. What are you doing? Leave this poor guy alone.
Son of man. Peekaboo. I know. It's early in the morning and you don't feel like being angry. But I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. And I let you sleep. So, you're wide awake and fresh. Let's go be pissed off. Yeah, we're gonna be mad. So, how is the wood of the vine better than what? What is happening? Hold on. Okay, I know what's happening. Because I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay. How is the wood of the vine better than any wood of the branch which is among the trees of the forest? Ooh, ooh, God is clapping back. Man, what does that even mean? It means you're using piece of shit wood. What'd you say, Muddy?
It means it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Keep reading.
I'm keeping reading. Man, that sounds like an insult, though. I just. Okay.
It's to make you think. He's trying to make him think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Can wood
It's a
be?
question.
Hold on. What was that, Miss Muddy?
I said it's a question. He's asking him to think about, ponder on this question.
Yeah, man.
What is the wood really good for?
Yeah.
only good for burning. Just keep reading. I'll shut up.
Okay, but damn it. Man, poor Ezekiel's got to think about this shit when he first wakes up. And I got to think about this shit before I go to bed. This is some shit. All right. We're going to read this again and then I'm going to say what I think it means. Well, no, I'm going to read the whole thing and then I'm going to say what I think it means. Okay. Okay. And everybody else also think of what you think it means and then fill the chat with the answer. It's good. So that way we can all think of hard shit before we go to sleep. It's fair. Okay. Never mind. I'm shutting up. Okay. Son of man, how is the wood of the vine better than the wood of a tree in the forest? Can wood be taken from it to make anything? Or can men take a peg from it on which to hang any vessel? If it had been put into the fire for fuel, and the fire has consumed both of its ends, and its middle part has been charred, is it then useful for anything? Okay, wait. So now, no matter which one, it's gonna burn the same way. So either way, it's gonna be the same. Okay. So you were right, Miss Muddy. Okay. Okay. Miss Muddy, you were right. Therefore, as the wood of the vine among the trees of the forest, which I have given to the fire for fuel, so how have I given the inhabitants of Dewland? And I set my face against them, because my face so strong it could do push-ups. Yeah, okay. Though they have come out of the fire, yet the fire will consume them. Then you will know, just like I said yesterday, you will learn. You'll learn when I set my face against them. I will make the land desolate because they have acted unfaithfully, declares me, God, in God voice. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love life.
Oh man. So let's see. Okay. Okay, no one. Man, we're supposed to be interacting. Things are happening. Man. So what do you think this whole like wood thing is talking about? Like, what do you think it means? Like, I think I know what it means, but then again, I probably really don't know what it means. And I don't know what's happening. Well, wait, is this saying, like, if you're just kind of like a fake piece of wood and a real piece of wood, both are going to get burned in the fire? Or as Jesus likes to say, salted by the fire. Could it mean something like that? Like, it doesn't matter what kind of wood you are. Everybody's gonna burn. Mm, okay. I don't know what's happening.
Nobody's talking.
Yeah, I know. We're supposed to be like Bibling and stuff. I suppose we don't have to think that hard before bed, but somebody had to come with a snap. Like, somebody had to come, like, somebody had to have had a snap thought, like, man, that might mean something. Like, if you had one of those, what do you think? And I'm mostly just talking shit. I don't even know what you guys thought of. But that's what I'm trying to find out, is what you guys thought of. We're at the end of the chapter. We're about to go on a smoke break. Well, what do you think, Miss Muddy? I guess, while we're here.
He's just wanting Ezekiel to think about, you know, the wood it can't come out of the fire. It will burn up. And it's in reference to the siege of Jerusalem, because the city's going to burn.
Right, right. And I think that's what it means. No matter what kind of wood you are going to get fucked up. Even if you are on God's side, you're still going to get it. Right? Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Where's Midbar?
Listening to learn, I don't know enough to comment. Listen, girlfriend. Sloth, my girlfriend, Sloth's girlfriend. Listen, I've only read this book one time, okay? And I might have been really high the first time, and I might be really high the second time. So I have no fucking idea what's happening. So it don't even matter if you don't know enough. Like, you could put IDFK. Because IDFK also. We're all learning together, man. Yeah, and it can be bull time. But I'm rolling a cigarette. I got a joint rolled over here. Oh,
Okay. Here's something it says. It says it is then useful for anything. They're talking about the wood. Whereas Isaiah and Jeremiah expressed divine disappointment over Israel's failure to produce good fruit, meaning the city has gone corrupt and is not producing good fruit anymore.
Right. But
which makes it totally useless.
Right. But remember, he's comparing two types of wood. One would be from a vine, so it's not going to be very strong material anyway. But even the ones from God of the strong material, even those get burned from both ends and in the middle. So to me, it seems like he's taught, or the city, Jerusalem would be the wood, and the country would be the vine, right? And both of them are going to be taken over with fire, right?
Yep.
We're foreshadowing again. Damn it. If you don't know the story, just ignore all of that. Man, I'm the worst preacher ever. Good thing I never had a day job to quit, right?
Yep.
Please spend their whole life. Yeah, but they never study it with right eyes, though. They always study it looking for a way to connect now life to the Bible instead of just reading it for the fun shit that it is and then figuring that out as you go. You don't even need spiritual eyes to read the Bible. You need regular fucking eyes to read the story and know what it's saying. Not so much what it means, but what it says. Because what it says is it's more important than what it means. Because it gives you a blueprint of history and a blueprint of how terrible these fucking people are and how fake they are. Sometimes I feel like the Bible is very anti, it's like a warning to stay away from these people because they're terrible. But that's just my conspiracy mind. Nobody leave. I can't prove it. Well, until we get into Exodus, and then I can show you part of their playbook. But we're going on to chapter 16. Okay. Neil, will you pass me that bowl? I'll pass this joint to my friend Sloth over there. Wait a minute, I have one. There you go. Look, I got this electric cigarette machine. It's this thing right here. And I rolled the joint with it. Yeah, I got one of those cone things. And it'll actually roll a joint. I didn't know that my cigarette machine could roll a joint. But it did. Anyway. So does anybody got anything else on their mind real quick before we get to chapter 16 and I have to ignore the chat for however fucking long that's about to take? I mean, not that I'm mad about how long it's gonna. Yes, I am. Don't let me lie to you. Man, this is gonna be a repeat of everything, I'm willing to bet. Shut up and read. Okay. Listen, and don't be so mean to me, Miss Muddy. I got problems. Okay. Damn it. God's gonna talk forever. Listen, big guy, when are you gonna learn to not talk so much? Look, we got a problem here.
Son of man, make known to Jewland her abomination, and say, thus says the Lord God of Jewland, your origin and your birth are from the land of the Canaanite. Your father was an Amorite, and your mother a Hittite. That's what the fuck I thought. Yeah, look, that's what I thought. I've been saying that. Rachel, I think Rachel is a Hittite, right? And she comes, and she had Isaac. Yeah, but really they started in Chaldea. They were Chaldeans first. But this kind of shows what I thought in my head. I may not have said it out loud, but Rachel and Rebecca were from the enemy. Well, the enemy at that time. As for your birth, on the day you were born, your navel cord was cut. Wait. On the day you were born, your navel cord was cut, nor were you washed in the water of cleansing. You were not rubbed with salt or even wrapped in clothes. Okay, but hold on. I don't I don't even know why it says that like that. Okay, whatever. We're just going with it. No eye looked with pity on you to do any of these things for you, to have compassion on you. Rather, you were thrown in an open field, for you were arbored on the day you were born, because you were rat snakes with cockroach legs. Everybody was completely freaked out. You guys looked so weird. But I passed by you and saw you squirming in your blood. I said to you, while you were in your blood, live. And I said to you, while you were in your blood, live. Yeah. I made you numerous, like the plants of the field. Then you grew up, became tall, and reached the age for fine ornaments. Oh my God. I don't even wanna, but I'm gonna, man, listen. Your breasts were formed and your hair had grown, yet you were naked and bare. Ah, then I passed by you and saw you and was like, damn. You were at the time for love. So I spread my skirt over you and covered your nakedness. I also swore to you and entered into a covenant with you so that you became mine. Damn. Look. Then I bathed you with water, washed off your blood from you, and anointed you with oil. We have good time. Yeah. I also clothed you with embroidered cloth and put sandals of dolphin skin on your feet. You had waterproof shoes. Man, you should feel so lucky. I want waterproof shoes. See, I treated you so good, and you're so bad to me. And I wrapped you with fine linen and covered you with silk. And I adorned you with ornaments, put bracelets on your hand and necklace around your neck. I also put a ring on it. I liked it and I did put a ring on it. Yeah, look, I liked it and I put a ring on it. We're married. Look, look, I don't want to hear about this divorce. We're working it out. I put a ring on it. No, I put a ring in your nose and earrings in your ears and a beautiful crown on your head. See, even better than a ring. Look, I thought you were queen material. See? See what I did for you? Look, I made you a princess. How dare you? Look, look, let me continue telling you what I did for you so you can feel bad because you're bad. Hold on, I got more. But wait, there's more. Okay. Thus, you were adorned with gold and silver, and your dress was of fine linen, silk, and embroidered cloth. Look, you're wearing it right now. See? Hold on. You ate fine flour and honey and oil. So you are really fucking fat. Oh, and beautiful. Advanced to royalty. See, I told you. I made you queen material. You are wifey. Not anymore. Wait, there's more. And then your fame went forth among the nation on account of your beauty because I spent money on you. Yeah, lots of it. And then you're like, it's just mid. Look, I don't even know what that means. But wait, I did more. Okay. For it is perfect because of my splendor, which I bestowed on you. Never forget it. I just want to make sure you never forget it. Jerry, tell her. Don't fucking forget it.
Someone is calling you right now, and I bet it's one of those scams.
I'm not even answering it. Okay. But you trusted in your beauty and played the harlot because of your fame. And you poured out your harlotry on every passerby who might be willing. I hope you charge a lot because I brought you
Someone
to
is
queen
calling
status.
you right now, and I bet it's one of those.
Shut up! If I didn't answer once, I'm not going to answer twice. God bless America. Look, I got real problems right now. Look. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hope they can afford you because I'm the one that made you that way. Right? What? Where am I at? Damn it. Oh, yeah, right here. And you took some of your clothes and made for yourself high places of various colors and played the harlot on them, which should never come about nor happen. What? Wait, various colors. Oh yeah, and then you was doing some hoseback shit. You were robbing people. Look, it was terrible. Don't do that. Okay. You also took your beautiful jewels made of my gold and my silver that I had given you and made for yourselves male images that, oh my God, did he really say they're making battery operated boyfriends out of gold and silver? Look, look, what's happening? I can't even. I just. They made dildos of gold and silver. Oh my God. Miss Buddy. Oh my God, did she leave? Miss Muddy, she did leave. Damn it. No, she didn't leave.
I am here. Keep reading.
No, they made a silver.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I can't believe they wrote that in the Bible. Hi, Feather. Okay. I will read chat. But whoever, Sydney, don't leave. As soon as I'm done reading about these ancient dildos, I will be right. I can't believe they wrote that.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm here. Sorry. I was reading chat on my phone and I wasn't by my tablet, which is what I'm connected to. But hi. I was
Hi.
just chatting in chat.
Okay. Tell that Sydney lady not to leave because I will. Hi, Sydney.
Well, here's the thing. Sydney always wants to leave. It's just a thing. It's
Oh,
okay. She'll
well,
be fine.
don't leave. They literally just made
Yeah.
silver and gold dildos. So,
Oh, no. See, but yeah. No.
oh my God. Look, hold on.
I'm just kidding. I'm not really sure, like, where you got that from. Can you reread what made you think they had
Dude.
donut sprinkled? Did you say donut sprinkled dildo?
No, dildos. Battery operated boyfriend.
Yeah, you said donut sprinkled dildos, didn't you?
Gold and silver. Hold on.
Oh. Okay, that's very different.
Damn it.
Shit,
Muddy.
Can you not hear me?
Yes.
Is my shit fucked up?
No, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right here.
Well, my Discord was acting up earlier. That's my
Okay. But here I can read it to you again. I found it.
Okay.
You took your beautiful jewels made of my gold and my silver that I had given you and made for yourselves male images. You might play the harlot with them. So you made,
Okay, now I see what you were saying.
right?
It does kind of sound like, but I don't think that's what they mean. I think it's supposed to be metaphorical, right?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Look, hold on. They might have made,
Where are you?
it
Why
looks
do you
like,
love to?
hold on, what? Okay. So it looks like they made the ribbed kind because they put their jewels uh with the gold or the silver. And they made male. Okay. These people are so nasty. Look. Then you took your embroidered cloth and covered them and offered my oil and my incense before them. So,
Wait a minute. Hold on. So these were sacrificial dildos? Like, what is happening?
they were sacrificial ribbed dildos. I,
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot the rib.
see, this is why we're amazing.
Ribs for God. pleasure.
They were God level dildos. Look, I don't know what's happening. Chat, thank you for joining. Oh, I hope I don't lose subscribers. It's the Bible that said this shit. I'm just reading it.
Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm dying over here.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I accidentally inhaled my own spit. It's worshiping idols. They've taken the gold and the silver and the jewels, and they've taken those gifts from God and turned them into idols of false God. That's what they're saying metaphorically.
You know, you sound really, really different in God voice. Both of you do. No, it's okay because we're all in God voice. So it's like gods are having this conversation among themselves. Okay.
Wait, hold on. That's what you're doing on stream? I have you muted on my phone. I'm just looking at the chat on my phone. We're all in God voice?
Yep. But it's because God's reading. Okay, hold on. Now, wait.
I was thinking of something cool to say, but I couldn't think of anything. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wait, I don't even know where we're at. Oh, yeah. Also, what'd you say?
19.
Okay. Also, my bread, which I gave you. I just want to tell everybody, don't forget, I gave these people this. And then everybody bust out with Gary, Gary, because God has given it to him. Man. Okay. Fine flour, oil, honey with which I fed you. You would offer before them for a soothing aroma. So it happened. Moreover, you took your son and your daughter, whom you had born to me, and you sacrificed them to idols to be devoured. Were your harlotries such a small matter? Oh, yeah. They did have to sacrifice their children to Moloch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They do that. Yeah.
What really pissed me off, that was what the straw that broke the camel's back. When they started sacrificing his people, those were his children. Those are God's children. That's what pissed him off. I don't know.
And besides,
just in case I was still in God's way.
all right, hold on. Oh, this is the one I was thinking of. This is what they do for Moloch. Verse 21. You slaughtered my children and offered them up to idols by passing through the fire. That's what they do for that giant owl with the small beak. And besides all your abominations and harlotries, you did not remember the days you were young, when you were naked and bare and squirming in your blood. Man, that should be a metal song. Yeah, you were naked, bare, and the squirrel may get blood. Yeah, just like that. Then it came about after all your wickedness. Woe to you, declares God, that you built yourself a shrine and made yourself a high place on Epstein Island. I mean, that's not what it said. It says you built a shrine and made yourself a high place in every square. You built yourself a high place at the top of every street and made your beauty abominable. And you, wait, the only thing open after midnight is 7-Eleven and Legs. And obviously you guys didn't learn this lesson, and you spread your legs to every passerby to multiply your harlotry. You also played the harlot with the Egyptians, your lustful neighbors, and multiplied your harlotry to make me angry. Behold, now I have stretched out my hand against you and diminished your ration, and I delivered you up to the desire of those who hate you, the daughters of the Philistines, who are ashamed of your lewd conduct. Moreover, you played the harlot with the Assyrians. Oh my God. Really? Look. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
really.
I thought I was almost done. Oh my God. Look. Look. Okay.
Listen. No. Just hold my hand. We'll get through this together.
I appreciate it. Okay. Hold on. Moreover, you played the harlot with the Assyrians. Wait, what? What is happening? Come on.
Listen. But hey, if you want to take a break and just go home, that's fine with me too.
No,
You don't have to push through.
I would never do that. Oh my God, I would not be able to sleep. If I stopped right now, no, I would not be able to go to bed.
Okay. So then don't do
But I do want to hit this joint. So,
Oh, there you go.
so you played with you did the dirty with the Assyrians because you were not satisfied. You even played the harlot with them and still were not satisfied. Yeah, just wait. You also multiplied your harlotry with the land of merchant, Chaldea. Yet with this you were not satisfied. Now languishing is your heart. While you do all these things, the actions of a bold-faced harlot, you dirty whore. Look, when you built your shrine at the beginning of every street, and you made your high place in every square, and disdaining money, you were not like a harlot. What? When you built your shrine at the beginning of every street and made your high place in every square, in disdaining money, you were not like a harlot. Oh, so you fucking did it for free. Look, Jerry.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Spread those legs for free.
Yeah, Jerry, see, this is what I have a problem with. Like, if they're gonna do it, at least get paid for it. It just looks bad. Man, this will be a hell of a Jerry Springer episode. Look.
You couldn't even walk down the street without being a cop.
These people. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, and the chairs they would hit you with back in those days would be much more hardcore.
Oh, here we go. You, adulterous wife, who makes strangers, who takes strangers instead of her husband. But men give gifts to harlots, but you give your gifts to your lovers to bribe them to come to you from every direction for your harlotry. Oh, so you're paying them? Man, look. Man. How are you gonna have people paying for you? Do you know how pretty or how are you gonna pay people to be with you? And then you're not charging them. So we're always in the red because you want to give. Yeah, look.
Well, if you think about it, okay, back in the day, like, just real quick, I just want to say, back in the day, I don't know if it's in the Bible, but like, you know how the family of the woman had to give like some sort of, I forget what they called it, but they had to give the family
Dowry.
of the man something.
A dowry.
Like, I forget what it's called.
Dowry.
Yeah, that.
Yep. And they would have.
So it's kind of like that, I guess.
But the prostitute in this story is the people of Jerusalem. The corruption. It's metaphoric.
Yeah.
It's not really.
Yeah.
Okay? Just FYI.
Yeah. They're metaphorical dildos.
Well, okay, that would be a cool punk rock band. Metaphorical dildos. Like, come on.
Right. And Muddy, I'm highly inappropriate, but I just find that shit so funny.
You're good.
No, there's another part in here.
I know, I feel like Muddy's like a Catholic school teacher. She's about to whip out a ruler and like smack our hands if we don't get on with the Bible. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. I'll sit back down, I'm sorry.
Chair for you, red, yellow chair.
Oh god damn it, not the yellow chair. Fine.
You can have the pink blanket. So, there's another part in here where he talks about the Egyptians, and he doesn't say it, well, he says member, but he's like, the Egyptians, your big dick neighbors, but he's like, your big member neighbors. It's like, really, Egyptians got that big of a dick that they got to write it in the Bible? Look, this Bible's out of control sometimes.
Okay.
Look, we'll get there, and I'll probably laugh so hard, but the Bible says some weird shit sometimes. Okay. So you gave the idols, wait.
34.
34. Okay. Thus, you are different from those women in your harlotry that no one plays the harlot as you do, because you give money, and no money is given to you. Thus, you are different. Yeah, you're bad. Therefore, harlot, hear the word of the Lord. Thus says God. Wait.
Look, I forgot. Okay. Where was I saying? Here's the word. Okay. Because your lewdness was poured out and your nakedness uncovered through your harlotry with your lovers, with all your detestable idols, and because of the blood of your sons, which you gave to idols. Therefore, behold, I shall gather all your lovers with whom you took pleasure, even all those whom you love, and all those you hate. I will gather them against you from every direction and expose your nakedness to them, that they may all see your nakedness. But if she was fucking them for free, they already saw her nakedness. But is he getting them all together so they all find out that none of them are the baby dad? Maybe something like that. Anyway. Thus, I shall judge you like the women who commit adultery or shed blood. Like they're judged. And I shall bring on you the blood of wrath and jealousy, which
Okay, I'm playing Jerry Springer. Which, hold on, his name is Jealousy, and he told them that in Exodus. And I don't know why they would just think his name is Jealousy for fun. Like, when you were named something like that, that's probably your biggest character flaw. Man, these people play too much. I feel bad for God.
Maybe it's like the, I think it was, what is it, Gym Blossoms? Did the Hey Jealousy song?
yeah,
Hey
actually,
Jealousy. Maybe they were just talking to somebody the whole time.
man, I love that song. Hey, jealousy.
I
Look,
do too.
look, Godarati needs to
Do you
sing that
think
song.
it'd be alright? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, Godarati was going to sing with you that people should buy my CD. Godarati coming soon. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
The chat broken. Nobody's talking. I did have to refresh chat. It seemed like that before, but then I refreshed it and it was better. But no, I really think that it was just kind of hi, Sydney. See, I had to refresh. I didn't know.
Yeah, Sydney's on there. Her thing was Red, you sound fun. Yep. Okay. But I don't think anybody's talking because they're listening to this Jerry Springer episode featuring God. They're just watching it on their TV. This is drama for days, man.
They're watching it in the square. They're in the square watching it.
Yep.
Middle. Okay, so wait, is God gonna be like Steve Wilkos? He's like the bouncer, and then he gets his own show. Oh, he's gonna burn down the whole city. Not yet, though. Oh, spoiler! Yeah. Yeah.
I
Who's
was
this
saying,
lady? What?
like, people that are into the Bible always tell what's happening in the future before they get to what's happening right now. And a lot of people don't even know what the fuck we're talking about because we're not even there. But look, okay, we're going to do it. Okay. They may see and jealousy. Okay. And I will give into you the hand of your lover, and they will tear down your shrine and demolish your high place, strip you of your clothing, and take away your jewels, and will leave you naked and bare. They will incite a crowd against you, and they will stone you and cut you to pieces with their swords. Yep, the people that you love, yeah, they will hurt you badly. And they will burn your houses and execute judgment on you in the sight of many women. Then I shall stop you from playing the harlot, and you will no longer pay your lover. Yeah. Instead, your lovers will pay you and act like it's for your military. Yeah, good job. And, okay. So I shall calm my fury against you, and my jealousy will depart from you, and I shall be pacified and angry no more. See, God, look, big guy, it's me, Nikki K. I'm talking to you in God voice because I forgot to hit the button. Listen, listen. If you let them get away with it once, they're going to do it over and over and over. So, you know, stop letting them hurt you. You know, these people are terrible. I know, I'm reading in hindsight, and you probably know that. But these people are still very much alive, right? Okay, okay, okay. Pay your lover angry no more. Because you have not remembered the days of your youth, but have enraged me by all these things. Behold, I, in turn, will bring your conduct on your own head, declares God, so that you will not commit this lewdness on top of all your other abominations. Behold, everyone who quotes Proverbs will quote this proverb can. I can't. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you
Okay.
God invented that thing. I'm just saying.
Everyone who quotes Proverbs will quote this proverb concerning you, saying, like mother, like daughter.
Wait, hold on. Is this a trap? Is this a dog trap? It sounds like you're not even supposed to read it.
Oh, man. He's talking about Jewland and Israel.
Yes, he's talking about the other cities close around because they've become corrupt too.
Okay. So you are the daughter, which is Jerusalem, Jewland, and the mother is Israel, right? And she loathed her husband, which is God, and her children, which are the people on the inside. You are also the sister of your sister. That's what, Palestine, Iran. Uh,
Yep.
there's a couple other ones. Lebanon.
Zur, I think Zur is one of them, or Zor is one of them. It'll name them, I think, later.
Yeah. Okay. So you are the sister of your sisters who loathe their husbands and children, which they kind of do. Look, the people that run those places do not like their people, and they also don't really believe in their God. Your mother was a Hittite, and your father an Amorite. Who loathe their
Oh my
husbands.
gosh.
Okay.
Did he smell of elderberries?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's that Monty Python quote. Your
Oh.
mother was I forget, hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries. Something like that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm probably messing it up.
I remember who there was Syria, Assyria, Samaria, Lebanon, Iran, and we said the other.
Yeah, the countries
Yeah.
the countries back then are very different than the ones that exist today. They only changed territories and stuff.
Well,
So,
Iran was a place here. Iran, Assyria,
oh yeah, you have to
Syria.
like Google like the map from around that time. I'm sure you could find it.
Right.
Sodom was one of them.
Which one?
Sodom
Oh,
was one of the sister cities.
okay. Well, this is one of them. Your older sister is Samaria, who lives north of you with her daughters, and your younger sister lives south of you, is Sodom with her daughters. Yet you have not merely walked in their ways or done according to their abominations, but as if you were too little, you acted more corruptly in all your conduct than they. Yeah, because you wanted to fit in. This is little sister complex because a lot of them are like that, way worse than their bigger sisters. I get it. As I live, Sodom, your sister, and her daughters have not done as you and your daughters. Behold, this was the guilt of your sister Sodom. She and her daughters had arrogance, abundant food, and careless ease, but she did not help the poor and needy. You know what? Hold on.
What? You know how they say these terrible ass people run America. Do you think they're running America into the ground like they are to piss off God because they want to see if he's real or not, but they don't want to do it inside their own country in case it is real and they really do piss off God? They won't get the punishment because it's not happening in their land. I don't know. That's just my conspiracy brain.
I
But
don't think they can escape.
I
God's not doing it.
seriously think a lot of the things happening are happening on purpose by some people who want to piss God off to see if it's real.
They know God's real. They just ain't listening.
Right. But that is just my conspiracy brain thinking. Because these people are really terrible in real life also. So you never know
Yes.
with them. Okay. They didn't help the poor or needy, which is something that America is doing. See, I think it's on purpose because people really want to piss off God to see. Thus, they were haughty and committed abominations before me. Therefore, I removed them when I saw it. Furthermore, Samaria did not commit half of your sins, for you have multiplied your abominations more than they. Thus, you have made your sisters appear righteous by your abominations, which you have committed. Also, bear your disgrace, and that you have made judgment favorable for your sisters. I should be reading this in God voice, by the way.
Okay. Also, they, what the fuck? Rate this. Okay.
Right in the middle of 52.
Okay. Also, bear your disgrace in that you have made judgment favorable for your sisters, because your sins uh, are more abominable than they. They are more right than you. Yes, also be ashamed and bear your disgrace, and that you made your sisters appear righteous. Nevertheless, I will restore their captivity, the captivity of Sodom and her daughters. The daughters are the cities, right? The girlfriend is the country, and the daughters are the city, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm smart. Yeah.
Well, see, Jerusalem is the capital. It's the it was the big, most powerful city.
It was the older sister. The
Yeah.
oldest of the
And all the
siblings.
little cities around it just became corrupt because, when they were all prospering. All the cities were prospering, but then when Jerusalem started going, sideways, all the other cities kind of followed along in a way. But a few of them did. A few of them stepped back and was like, "No, we're not going to do that. We're going to take care of our people. We're not going to, dismiss the needy and poor
Okay.
and kill babies too. I'm sure that was part of it."
Yeah. Sydney, if you we're almost done. I swear. And I will get to the chat. Okay. Hold on. So in order you may bear humiliation and feel ashamed for all that you have done when you become a constellation to them. What? Consolation. Oh, consolation prize. Yeah, I know what that is. Okay. And your sister, Sodom, Samaria, they will return to their former state, and you, with your daughters, will also return to your former state. As the name of your sister Sodom was not heard from your lips on your day of pride. Listen, you remember back in the day, everything was like Sodom and Gomorrah. Every fucking thing was Sodom and Gomorrah. And everything nowadays, Sodom and Gomorrah. So, do they, is that said? Because this right here, you didn't even talk about Sodom before. Like that was a bad place, right? Is it something like that? Because if they didn't mention Sodom, it must not have been a big deal, at least to them. But here, everybody's like, it's Sodom and Gomorrah, everybody's gonna die, right? I don't know. Before your wickedness was uncovered, now you have become the reproach of the daughters of Edom and of all who are around her. The daughters of the Philistines, those surrounding you, despise you. You have bore the penalty of your lewdness and abomination, the Lord declares. For thus says the Lord God, I will also do with you as you have done, you who have despised the oath by breaking the covenant. Nevertheless, I will remember my covenant with you in the days of your youth, and I will establish an everlasting covenant with you. God is a husband who refuses to sign the divorce papers. God's like, you want a divorce? Nope.
Yep.
God's like, fine, I'm cutting the credit card. Yeah, you want to be snobby? Yeah. Do it without this credit card. You're living in my house. Man, God is so petty. Look, Wade was petty at this time. He's like so petty. I'm cutting off the credit card and I'm not signing these papers. Oh, God. Look.
Gonna make you remember every day.
Okay. Where? Oh, what am I doing?
61.
Okay. Then you will remember your ways and be ashamed when I cut this credit card. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what it says. It says, when you receive your sisters, both older and younger, I will give them to you as daughters, but not because of your covenant. Because I want you to suffer with babies without daddy in the house. That's what I'm going to do. God, man. Thus, I will establish my covenant with you, and then you will know I am God and I run this house. Now go take care of your sisters, who are now your daughters. Things are happening. In order that you may remember and be ashamed and never open your mouth because of your humiliation, when I have forgiven you for all that you have done, the Lord declared. Man, oh, we're done with that. That took forever. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. We're going all the way back up here. Okay. What are you thinking, Feather?
She just left.
Oh, shit, of course she did. City
No, I
of...
think Discord brought her.
Oh. Is my sloth friend still here? What do you think? Neil, what do you think? Who else is here? Sydney, what do you think? Okay. Shut up and read. Okay. Sister City.
Red said she had to go eat.
Okay.
We got you, Red.
Okay. Sydney's here talking about. Okay. I know where I'm at, I think. How is everyone? I am moving closer to my daughter and granddaughter. Oh, that's really cool. Where are they going to be at? No. Okay. Medicine is gross. Yes, medicine is terrible. I take so many cedar pills. Oh my God, I hate it. Okay. Okay. Is my sound okay? Yeah, Feather, your sound is fine. Man. Oh, wait. 2 timeouts in one night. Yes, Feather, you always need timeout. Look, hold on. Look at it. I don't. I have no idea what any what any of that is. Then there is this one. Uh, um, I don't. I don't know how to deal with people passing away. And I don't really know anything about being mad at God for that. Uh, and I know death is a really tricky thing. Hold on.
I need to get out of God voice. I always forget. But I don't know how to handle death things. I'm really bad at it. You should see my video about me freaking out about a cat. It is a thing. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know when there is nothing else, there is always God. Like if everything gives up on you and everything sucks and you feel like it's about that time to let your face meet some rocks, try to meet God first. That's the only thing I know. And Jesus said, those who mourn will be comforted. But it might take a little while for you to feel that comforting. But you also got to meet God halfway. You can't just sit down and wait for him to come. You gotta also move towards God, you know. But again, I'm not really good at the death thing. I'm not. I wouldn't even begin to know what to say, especially if it's about a kid. I, I I'm not being disrespectful or anything like that. It's just I don't know how to answer those things. See, I don't have a bond with sadness. I think I also said that in that video. I do not have an intimate relationship with dying or things that die. Um, I don't know what to say or how to handle it because I'm sure anything I could say would be hollow and pointless because I don't know you. So it would kind of be pointless for me to say, I'm sorry that happened to you. I mean, I am sorry that happened to you, but I wouldn't know what else to say. See, well, I'm glad that we get to hang out with fun drunk Neil, but yeah, see, again, I don't even know what to say. You probably shouldn't be drinking, but um, I don't know what to say or do. Oh, did somebody hang up? Did somebody leave? Miss Muddy did. Her husband must be home.
I'm here.
Oh,
Red left.
oh yeah,
He went to go eat supper.
oh yeah. Hey, Tuscaloosa, isn't that a football team? Tuscaloosa football team, right? Or are they a basketball team? I know there's some kind of sports team. Wait, did I scare that Sydney lady away? I don't mean to scare people away, but I don't ever know what to say. Uh, I'm really bad at saying things. Neil, are you still here? Roll Tide. I don't know what that means, but all right. We'll have a good time doing whatever that is. Oh, football team. Okay. That's pretty cool. So, Sydney, what animal do you want to be? Are you staying with us for a long time? Do you want to be an animal? But you could be that animal, but we'll dress you like a wolf so you can fit in to get in because we are sheep or whatever animal we choose, dressed like wolves so we fit in the real world. Wait, what's a boo-hoo? What are we boo-hoo? Don't cry. Oh, we have another sloth in here too. Who was the other sloth? City. Yeah, City. Her name is something City. Yeah. So now we have
City of the Skylar.
Yeah, she's a sloth. So that's cool.
We have two sloths.
We also have a third dimension train because that's a thing. But that's my cousin, Ricky. He's a little slow on the uptake. So he's a third dimensional train because that's an animal. I am laxing. Is that a name? What are you doing? Oh,
I'm doing house.
man. What are we doing? I don't know what sounds those are. I am relaxing. Oh, yeah. So, whatever that animal is, we can stick it in front of the door so the zombies can't get in. You know what? Even though I'm a really cute raccoon, I'm going to become a rhinoceros. I'm the raccoon that became a rhinoceros. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'm a rhino. No, I'm not. I'm not even close to a rhino. I'm not going to be a rhino. I'm going to be a gorilla, but I'm going to identify as a cat. It sounded like it. It sounded like it. Man,
That's my trumpet.
that's
the only sound I get. Oh,
No, well, maybe I could be a rhino that is be a rhino, yes. I'm gonna be a rhino that identifies as a cat. Ricky is good people. Too bad he's not here. Because then he could explain his mad preacher self and why he wants to be a third dimension train. So what's everybody thinking about? Like, to tell you the truth, I'm still trying to figure out these ancient dildos. I just, they're stuck in my head. It's like, why would the Bible write that? Like, why is God even thinking of that? What is happening? Yeah, I probably couldn't climb a tree. But I bet if I thought hard enough, I could knock it down with my head. Sleep is a good option. No, you know what, Feather? I can knock it down with my head and then climb on the tree. Man. Oh my God. Sydney, what time zone are you in? Half raccoon, half lion. You'd be a lion. Never mind. I'm not. I'm not even. I'm not even. I almost did, but I'm not even. I'm not even. Maybe you could be a Lyra instead of the other thing I was thinking of. That sounded really bad coming out of my mouth. Central time zone. So it's like going on 11 o'clock at your house. Maybe 11, 10, 9, 8. So maybe 9 o'clock your time. I don't know. These time zones have me all fucked up. Dun, 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 dun. So, did everybody press like and subscribe?
I did. I always like on my way in.
Yeah, that's good because some people forget. Like, I was watching a video earlier and I forgot to press the like button until like halfway through the video. It's like, make sure you're liked. And it's like, oh yeah, I didn't even like this video. I mean, I did like the video, but I'd never press like on the video, even though I watched it. And I think a lot of people that watch me are ghosts and they don't want to be known watching my content. they forget to press like a lot. But I see them and I know. But they never press like. Probably because they don't want me showing up. You know, like their friends or something see one of my videos and like, that bitch is crazy. Bleh. Or they'll hear me talking shit about a different religion and not press the like button, especially Mormons, because I shit on Mormons a lot, even though a couple of them watch my channel. Midnight here, I'm about to turn into a pumpkin. Well, at least you'll have frog eyes as a pumpkin. You'd be a cute pumpkin with big eyes. And apparently, people with big eyes are highly attractive. But I'm stoned so much that my eyes are permanently looking like they're closed. Because I don't think there's a time I'm not high. So, yeah, Eastern time is the best time because it is time. I love you too, Neil. Are you leaving? Wait, do you just love me to love me, or you love me because you're leaving? Yeah, don't give me a thumbs down. My God. You know what? In the 7 years I've been making videos, I think like 4 or 5 people have hit the dislike button. And it's usually when I'm talking shit about something I shouldn't be talking shit about. But they dislike my videos when I do that. But I don't get a lot of thumbs down. Very soon. And well, good. I'm glad somebody loves me. You know what though? I think because I haven't seen, like, there's this really handsome black guy that lives across the street from me, and I always stalk him because he has a dog, and, you know, I go over there all the time, usually when he's busy, because I don't know, that just happens. He's always busy, but he hasn't been there in like a week. And I want to go over there and ask him if he's okay. All thumbs matter. Oh my God. That needs to be a t-shirt. Really. That needs to be a t-shirt. All thumbs matter. See, because I thought since that Joe Biden thing, they don't do thumbs down anymore. They don't even tell you if you get a thumbs down anymore. So maybe that's why I never get a thumbs down, because they just don't count them anymore. But I really want to go and stalk this guy across the street from me and ask him where he's been. Like, hey, where you been? I haven't seen you home in a while. Is that weird? That's a weird thing, isn't it? To like know your neighbor's schedule. But maybe he won't find it weird because I do have a lot of brain injuries. And I have like this bad habit of walking around in my robe. Like I have 5 robes and I wear a different one every day outside my house. No shoes. I look like a whole redneck when I walk outside. I'll be in a robe, some slippers, have a bandana on my head looking like I just woke up all day. My neighbors probably think I'm so special. But anyway, what about you guys? Do you know your neighbors? Like,
Yeah, I know my neighbors.
yeah, your neighbors are special like Ed sometimes, though. Well, at least that one neighbor. Anyway, how is that
We all
going?
check on each other. Yeah, the neighbors that don't like us, they're not bothering us right now. But whenever she gets drunk, she likes to yell at us.
Drunk people
I
suck.
just tell her to go back to her house.
Was it their dogs?
No,
Man, you have all kinds of
the dogs that
interesting names.
were the dogs that were out last night were Great Pyrenees. They're they're guard dogs. So they think they gotta guard our house too.
Man,
They have no boundaries. The neighbors don't understand that.
well, as long
They're
as
from Minnesota.
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
yeah,
Minnesota. They're from Minnesota.
yeah. The one lady she called it Minnesota, Minnesota.
They have COVID right now. I feel bad for them.
Who does?
The neighbors that don't like me.
Well, I can tell you, it couldn't happen to better people.
I guess.
Well, you know, when shit like that happens to you, you probably should do some soul searching. Has anybody else got anything on their mind before we close this out?
Yeah, I have I wanna wrap up chapter 16 in one sentence. Can I do that?
Yes, ma'am.
God reveals his glory, judges sin, and promises restoration and a new heart, faithful living in exile.
Yeah. But first, he's busting that ass.
Oh, he got mad. I mean, like, he got mad because of sacrificing the children. I think that's what really pissed. I don't know.
Dustin
But he
said,
mad.
Dustin said something to me once. Why does your God have to be the real God? I said, think about it. All the gods before God sacrificed people. The only God that doesn't sacrifice people is God. And when people started going to God, they stopped sacrificing children. That's why God is God. Because he doesn't need to sacrifice people to feel better. Although he does a lot of ass busting because these people are stupid.
Well, it's not that. It's they know who God is. They do not want to follow God's laws. They want to follow their own laws. Therefore, they make idols out of anything. I mean, anything can be an idol. I mean, if we're going to be for real about it, like, you know, my truck that I drive every day could be considered an idol because I depend on it, and I'd probably be lost without it. You know, you can make anything an idol.
Yep.
My husband's guitar could be an idol. God could really, come down on us for the little bitty things that we don't even think about.
That's the other thing.
Money.
That's the other thing I was thinking. The crucifix. They gave the Catholics the idea for a crucifix. So they've been trying to piss God off for a long time. Not only do they have a Pharisee teaching Jesus by not saying or doing anything Jesus would do. And then this Pharisee gives them a crucifix and is like, oh, this is not an idol, this is Jesus. So they have been trying to piss God off for a long ass time to get him mad at everybody but them. Because they want to see if God will really get mad or not. Like, somehow I feel like a lot of this religion stuff is on purpose to piss God off to see if he's real or not. Because nobody, well, a lot of people don't.
I gotta agree with that. I gotta agree with that because even Satan came to Jesus and tried to get him to worship him. I'll give you anything if you worship me.
Yeah.
And God did sacrifice his son, by the way.
What?
God did sacrifice his son.
No, I know. The story of Jesus. I'm talking about Paul.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
The Pharisee called Paul that gave them crucifixes and taught everything but what Jesus taught. He pretty much taught the law and just threw the name Jesus in there. That's my opinion. Nobody has to believe me, but that's just how I feel about book 3 of Das Biblia.
Yeah. Was it Daniel and Solomon that built Jerusalem?
I don't. Daniel is another one of those books that I've only read one time, but I know Solomon built the house. Solomon built the house, and I don't remember where the fuck he built it, in Jewland somewhere, and I think that was, yeah, he just built the temple, and it took him a long ass time to do it because he was busy building everything else. And he might have built Jerusalem now that you mention it. But I don't know very much about Daniel.
I know Solomon was one of the ones commissioned to come in and help build the city. But I think Daniel's the one that commissioned him to come in. I think. I don't remember.
I know that David's or Daniel's friends' names were changed to Meshach, something else, and Abednego. But other than that, I don't really. Oh, and the lion's den. I'm not exactly sure about that. I don't know Daniel at all.
Well, didn't Daniel take his 2 daughters into the cave when the cities were being destroyed? Was that Daniel that went to
No,
the cave?
no, that was Lot and his daughters,
Oh,
and
you're right. That
and
was
they
Lot. You're right. That was Lot.
and they took advantage of him 2 nights in a row, and both of them got pregnant with with sons that ended up being the fathers of some of the enemy tribes, like Moab and the Amorites or something like that. Yeah. That's how everybody in the Middle East is cousins. All of them. They're all cousins. They are all related. But
Well,
actually, that might not be true. Because when we get into this, they get moved to Babylon and shit. All of that special blood that they think they have has been bred out of them. And all the people that lead land now, they're all Babylonian descendants. They're all from Assyria. They're from Syria. They're from Tigris. They're everything but Jew. Yeah. But we haven't got there. See what I'm saying? Foreshadowing. Bullshit. I'm terrible.
yeah. Stop it. Quit it. Don't. All right. I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired.
All right, everyone. I want to say good night. It's time to give the pillows some head and the sheets some ass and have the sweetest dreams ever. Good night, Miss Muddy. I'm going to go ahead and hang the Discord up. I think. Yeah. All right. I love you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Okay. Now, okay. We're good there. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about or anything going on, or are we ready to go to bed? Yeah, but if anybody wants to talk about anything or say things, I'm up for a little bit. Good night, Feather. I love you. Good night, Neil. I love you. Sydney, I also love you, even though I met you for like a second. And my other sloth friend, what's her name? City something or other. I want to tell her good night too. But now I can't find her name. There's too many things going on. We will definitely be here tomorrow at 10:15 Eastern. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I am getting ready to hit the outro. So, I love you guys so very much. Come back tomorrow at 10:15 Eastern. Yeah. 10:15 Eastern. Come back to this channel. Ghetto Redneck Bible Lady. The Ghetto Redneck Bible Lady. Every night at 10:15 Eastern, we do this amazing ass shit. So, good night. Good night, everyone. Love you.